Morning, Dave Levine here. It's Saturday morning, and it's time for the Dave Levine's The Reflections of a People Developer and a Podcast Host. It's great to have you with me. It's Saturday morning because I had a really, really long day yesterday, finishing work only at 1 a.m. this morning, working on a project. So I didn't really want to do my reflections until I finished off the work that I was doing for the week. So today's reflections are related to my long day yesterday, and the first area that I want to just touch on is the idea of rescuing. And why I'm touching on rescuing is that I was writing up a report yesterday for a development centre, and also had a coaching client where the principle and the idea of people rescuing one another came up, and the value of rescuing, or should I say actually the caution or the worry about going ahead and rescuing somebody else came up for me, and it relates to the drama triangle, and it's been in the back of my mind a lot yesterday. In that, when people go out rescuing somebody, there's often therefore a victim in the game or in place, because that's who needs rescuing. So there's somebody needing some help, and somebody then goes along and rescues them, and in turn potentially becomes the victim themselves, and therefore is prosecuted. Or and I really wanted to think about the idea of not prosecuted but persecuted. So I really wanted to bring up the idea that what's that playing out for other people, and how do I help them. The particular client was an international client, and working with a boss who was having a real difficulty with some colleagues, and was potentially being put in the middle, and was wanting to be put in the middle a little bit to help out and sort things out. But thankfully, through our discussions, recognised that she was rescuing the situation, or being put in a place to have to rescue, and therefore was at a risk of being persecuted. And also the development centre client was potentially wanting to be really helpful and help others and be liked, and in turn was trying to smooth things over, take away control from others unconsciously, rescue the situations, but in turn I think might get tripped up a little bit. And it played to the term being either useful or helpful, and that really resonated with a development centre that I had for myself, a development program that I was delivering yesterday. So there's loads of gems yesterday going on, and it really made me think quite deeply around rescuing and the idea of being helpful or useful. So that was my first part of the reflections for the day. The second part for me was really around being busy and engaged and fulfilled and nourished. I gave a lot of myself yesterday in so many different guises, and I think it was interesting because in the development program that I ran, there was a lady raised the idea of a leader and a manager having only really one huge quality that was important, and that was to giving the most of themselves. And I pondered on that idea and thought, gosh, I give a lot of myself in the work that I do, and I do think it is one of my key selling points and attributes, and that's what stands me out, because I put my heart and my soul in, and I'm truly present in everything that I do. But it comes at a price in terms of tiredness and energy, and it's really important to recognise the balance of that in a role as a leader. So, the end of a really busy week, a couple of points there to reflect on. The concept of the drama triangle is obviously forefront of my mind, and also looking after my energy. It's the weekend now, so I'm going to switch off, go and do some sport and outdoor stuff with the family, and recoup my energy ready for going again next week, where I've got a heavy week in terms of delivering podcasts, and also engaging with new clients, and just wanting to really progress with some of the personal development creation and resource creation that I've been involved in. So have a good weekend, and I look forward to you joining me again, same stage, same time, probably on Monday. All right, take care. See you soon. Bye.